you met him again. Not the face, not the name, the feeling. Something in you said, I've been here before. And you walked right back in. Again. Feels like bad luck. Like the wrong people just keep showing up. But what if luck has nothing to do with it? Your brain isn't choosing safe. It's choosing familiar. In the 1950s, psychologist B.F. Skinner put a pigeon in front of a lever. Press it, get food. Every time. The pigeon pecked calmly. No rush. But make the food random. Sometimes instant, sometimes after 20 presses. And the pigeon couldn't stop. It hammered that lever for hours. Unpredictable reward is the strongest addiction mechanism we know of. It's called intermittent reinforcement, and the human brain runs on the exact same wiring. A partner who's warm, then cold. Texts every 5 minutes, then vanishes for 2 days. Your brain doesn't get used to it. It gets hooked on it. Chaos feels like passion, only because your brain can't predict what happens next. Studies show unpredictable attention from a partner spikes dopamine harder than steady, reliable attention ever does. Same mechanism as a slot machine. It's not the jackpot that keeps someone at the machine. It's not knowing if the next pull pays off. There's a name for this in relationships. Trauma bonding. It doesn't form despite the pain. It forms because of the cycle between pain and relief. Cold, then warm. Scared, then forgiven. Your brain locks onto that moment of relief and mislabels it as love. You might not be missing the person. You might be missing the chemical hit he gave you. Swipe. Match. He texts every hour for 3 days straight. Then silence for 2 days. Then a flood of messages at 1 a.m. You check your phone for the 20th time that night, not because you're in love, because your brain is already hooked. She left the same type of guy 3 times in a row. Different names, different cities, same exact pattern. First, attention so intense it's dizzying. Then a slow cooling off. Then her begging for it to go back to how it started. Every time she was sure this one was different. Every time it wasn't. Growing up, her dad showed up and disappeared unpredictably. Sometimes warmth and gifts, sometimes weeks of silence. She grew up and married someone running the exact same rhythm. She didn't pick it on purpose. Her brain just recognized a familiar beat. She called it love. Her therapist called it a repeat. A friend who sends you a 3-page message of support at 3 a.m., then goes quiet for 2 weeks straight. You hold on to that friendship tighter than relationships where people show up for you consistently. Because rare attention somehow feels more valuable than steady attention. After the breakup, someone new showed up, called every day, steady, predictable. Within a month, it started to feel boring. Not because he was uninteresting, because your brain, fresh off chaos, was still going through withdrawal from the silence. So, what actually helps? 1. Notice when the pull hits. After distance, not during closeness. That's not longing, that's withdrawal. 2. Look at the pattern across multiple people, not just one relationship. If the shape repeats, it's not bad luck. 3. Give calm more time than feels necessary. Boredom at the start isn't a verdict on the relationship. Sometimes it's just your brain coming off the chaos. Calm never wins against chaos in the moment. But it's the only thing still standing once the chaos runs out. If a name just popped into your head, don't run back yet. Look closer at what you're actually calling love. Subscribe. Next week, we break down how to actually break this cycle.